Kons podcast. Hit that like button, subscribe and share.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for the round of applause. Thank you for the round of applause.
Constant content.
You feel me? Yeah, another one. You know what I mean? Yeah, trying to get to this everyday shit. Yeah. I hope y'all enjoyed the bowling experience. You know what I'm saying? For all those that watched, thank you for sharing that shit. All those that shared that shit. For all you motherfuckers that put the shit on y'all Facebooks, put the shit on y'all Snaps, Messenger chats, fucking ends, whatever your social media. If you shared my shit and posted it, salute. You know what I mean? That's what's up. You know what I'm saying? Shit helped me out a fucking lot. But yeah, just a quick little vlog about this popular ass movie everybody been talking about, you know what I'm saying, called The Deliverance. You know what I'm saying? I watched it, seen it. It was cool. Yeah, it was cool. I don't think it owned up to like all of the hype that everybody was, you know what I'm saying, hyping it up about and all that shit. I usually don't watch movies that everybody talking about. Every status you see on Facebook is being posted about the shit. You know what I'm saying? I usually watch them shits later. I don't really watch them like with the crowd, I guess, for sake. You know what I mean? But I watched it though. It's based on a true story, directed by Lee Daniels. You know what I'm saying? Black directors. I fuck with that. So it had Glenn Close, Andra Day, some dude named Caleb McLaughlin. Never heard of dude. Demi Singleton played the mom. Omar Epps was in it. Miss Lawrence, whoever that is, Monique was in it. You know, not really two big actors. You know what I'm saying? Omar Epps and Monique is probably the main actors that, you feel me? Glenn Close, that me personally heard of. You know, as far as names go, it's based on a true story. Yeah, I'm hoping everybody's seen it because I'm gonna talk about it. So, spoiler alert. You know what I mean? But yeah, but it's based on a true story. It's about her son. He becomes like possessed, you feel me, or like a demon, almost like the exorcism type shit, you know. And it's a cool movie. It got a lot of horror to it. It got some suspenseful horror to it. It's a lot of what you call it, like horror suspenseful type scenes. It ain't really nothing that's gonna pop out at you and make you be like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? It ain't really like none of that. You know what I mean? But it's a cool storyline. It was cool. I thought it was cool up until the point that the kid was, when they went to see him in the hospital. And you feel me? Apparently this is how the true story went too, though. You know what I'm saying? She said he climbed up the wall and shit, like Spider-Man and shit. Now, it was cool up until that part. I don't know. To me, that shit was just corny looking. It just took a lot from it for me. Like, if I was going to give it a 10 and then seeing that part, it'd have brought it down to a 7 type shit. I just didn't like the crawling up the wall shit. I feel like they should have left it more so on the realism side. Now that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? It was cool how it was going until they put that shit in there. I feel like if they would have left that out, I feel like it would have been a dope movie. I would have gave it way higher, more praises. You know what I'm saying? But up until that part, that to me, it just took a turn. It became real corny. Like, I'm glad that's kind of towards the end, but it got corny to me. I don't know. That scene reminded me of like an old 80s horror flick, and they didn't have the tech that they have in 2024. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like they could have made that shit look way better, way more realistic. You know what I mean? I actually laughed at that shit. I said, yo, did this nigga just Peter Parker up the wall? Like, I feel like it was just kind of unnecessary. Like, the movie was already doing its horror thing. You know what I mean? It was already doing its horror feel. It had the suspense going. It had you not on the edge of your seat, but damn near on the edge of your seat. The acting was cool. I felt the mom, I don't know, who was the mom? Andra Day? I don't know. The mom, what can I say? The acting was all right. I feel like the acting could have been better from her. She was like the main character. Of course, Monique did her thing. You know what I'm saying? She acted her ass off. She did her thing, you know. Yeah, I mean, it was cool. I'll give it a solid like 7, 6.5. a hard 6.5, a solid 6.5. You know what I mean? Like I said, if it wasn't for that part at the end where this nigga Peter Parkered up the wall, it would have been dope. They could have kept that shit out. Like they had all the haunting scenes and you know what I'm saying, the suspenseful horror scenes, the shit that'll haunt your mind type shit with the images and the drawings he was drawing, shit like that. Then you got in your mind, you know what I'm saying, it's based on a true story, so that leaves it a little bit more haunting. I don't know, man. I just feel like it could have been a little better. You know what I mean? I don't know, but overall it's cool though. But living up to the hype that everybody was talking about it, no, it definitely didn't live up to that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, The Deliverance, another movie I seen. I was kind of anticipating this shit. So when I seen it was out, just watched that shit. Called Rebel Ridge. It's a movie I seen coming on Netflix a while ago, and I was kind of looking forward to it. It was cool. The actor was kind of new. Yeah, Aaron Pierre. You know what I mean? It had James Cromwell in it. He's a familiar actor. I've seen him in a few movies. It was a cool movie too, you know what I'm saying? But it was a little drawn out. It's like 2 hours and 20 minutes. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to get this money for his brother who ratted. He's a snitch and he went to jail. He's trying to bail him out. And you know what I'm saying? He gets like harassed by like these white cops. So it's like a racial kind of tension in it. He's in this small town. And then he just goes through all this shit. Then he takes matters in his own hands. Like he's ex-military, MMA fighter type shit. So he takes matters in his own hands, trying to pretty much get the money because they pretty much highway robbed him type shit. You know what I mean? They pulled him over. They bumped him off his bike type shit. But he was like in a white town, like somewhere he shouldn't have been type shit. You know, they racist there and all this type of shit. So he takes it on himself, you know what I mean, goes after the police and the police station and shit, you know what I mean, with guns and all that and shit. You know what I'm saying? All trying to get his cousin out of jail, and his cousin ended up getting poked up in jail anyway. You know what I mean? It died in jail and all that. So it's cool. Like I said, it's just dragged out. You know what I mean? Netflix has a category where it's like hour and a half movies. I think it could have been an hour and a half. I think they should have shortened it, should have compacted a lot more shit into a smaller segment. Because 2 hours and 20 minutes is fucking long for a simple ass plot like that. You know what I'm saying? But it's entertaining. I'll say that, you know? Yeah. Rebel Ridge. And Aaron Pierre, I don't think he's been in anything else to my knowledge. I haven't seen dude, never seen dude before. Never seen him. Apparently he's gonna be in Blade. And apparently he's gonna be somebody in Mufasa, the Lion King they got coming out. From what I'm seeing right now, I guess he was in the movie Old too. That movie was trash to me. Yeah, but yeah, Rebel Ridge and The Deliverance. Yeah, 2 movies. You know what I'm saying? It's been really hype on Netflix. Yeah, pretty much. And then that's what I feel about them. You know what I mean? Quick little vlog. Talk about them 2 movies. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people been on that Deliverance shit. I felt it was all right. Could have been better. Monique acted her ass off. She did her thing. Rebel Ridge was all right. Could have been better. They should have shortened it up. I feel 2 hours and 20 minutes is way too long. It's just a lot of shit that's kind of dragged out. You know what I'm saying? Like they're looking for space. They were looking for something to do with empty space type shit, you know? So they was just kind of throwing scenes that was just irrelevant. It just was too long of a scene type shit. You know what I mean? I also watched this movie called River Wild. One of them 90-minute joints. You know what I'm saying? When I go to Netflix, I look for like these 90-minute movies. Netflix to me don't really be producing like 2-hour worthy movies. You know what I'm saying? Except for Rebel Moon was alright. But that's because I love Zack Snyder though. You know what I'm saying? If y'all don't know who Zack Snyder is, the nigga directed Justice League. You know what I'm saying? He directed the Justice League. He did he redid the Justice League, the 4-hour version. He a real comic book savvy type nigga. You know what I mean? I like his directive skill. So that was behind him. So that's the only reason I watched Rebel Moon. Both parts was cool. I thought the first part was a little better. Rebel Moon was all right. It was cool. River Wild was dope though. River Wild was pretty dope. It was a pretty cool movie. I would have to give that probably the number one spot out of the three movies that I mentioned here. River Wild was just about a group of people going down this river. The river was like a challenge because it was wild and shit. Then they had a crazy dude who was fresh out of jail, real paranoid. You know what I'm saying? He was fresh out of jail, but he was the nigga that was the nut. You feel me? He was a nut ass nigga. You know, he was losing his temper, killing people and shit. You know what I'm saying? Then making them accomplices. So, you know, then eventually they tried to kill him type shit, and he was trying to kill them. Yeah, it's just a bunch of twists and turns and shit, but it was cool though. I would say that was probably number one, and probably number two would probably be I mentioned River Wild, The Deliverance, Rebel Ridge. So probably the River Wild would be number one. That's number one. Probably I would put The Deliverance second, and then Rebel Ridge. You know, but River Wild was probably the better movie out of the three for sure. In my opinion, you know what I'm saying? But they all on Netflix. Y'all can go check them out. But yeah, though, quick little vlog. Just want to touch on that. You know what I'm saying? That's about it, though. It's Kons motherfucking podcast, though. You feel me? Quick little vlog. I hope y'all enjoy y'all motherfucking Wednesday. Yeah. Enjoy y'all Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? Hump day, middle of the week. Yeah. It's Kons motherfucking podcast. Hit the like button, share this shit, and all that good shit.
You hate me, don't you?
Kons podcast.
You hate me, don't you?
Hit that like button, subscribe, and
You hate
share.
me, don't you?